freaking this whole thing. Excuse me, Jesus, I got a frog in my throat. Yeah, basically I have to reset all my Twitch password and all that shit. That's what I'm taking care of right now. But hello, everybody. So yeah, basically gonna show how kind of bleh I am at some first-person shooters, the modern ones at least. I just decided, you know what? Yeah, fuck it, I'll play this. Play some Battlefield. Noise. Yeah. This game does have one feature that I thought was kind of interesting. When you go to windowed mode, it doesn't let you pick a resolution. So you just kind of drag the window to be like whatever size you want. Right. Yeah, so hopefully, because this is an open beta, and I guess I should probably talk about this a little bit, because everyone here will be probably playing this for the first time. I got into like the closed alpha for this game. So I have played this game a bit before. Like my listing on my Origin thing is still technical playtest because that was the alpha. It's literally the beta is the same exact level, and so far it looks not as glitchy as it was, but I still have seen some things. Okay, one feature that's in here that I really like: when you're parachuting down, you you can pull out your gun while you're coming down and just shoot people in the while you're parachuting down. Which the fact no one thought to do that before now like seems to make is like a little strange, but it's like, you know what? Now's the time. Unless I'm misremembering, I've had another game to let you do that. It's so the thing is so the whole origin thing is all weird to me. It's like, oh yeah, the recent game you played is the technical playtest. It's like, no, it's the open beta. I just won't move it in there. I won't pop it in and go open beta. Ooh, I'm not a fan of any game that does that where you start it up and it crashes you. Ooh. Checking my stuff, make sure we're okay. Okay. God, yeah, this one was. I mean, the window was really small. Being a real pain in the ass, I have to say. Okay, now. I don't know what it is, but something about OBS is like really fucking fighting me right now. Just like, nah. And yeah, this is something that happened in the main game. When I was doing the play test, you couldn't really do anything with your character here. Like, you had to actually be in the game. And like, you even change what your character looked like. It's a little bit fucking weird. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I prepared for this stream to be fucking laggy. Honestly, like, expect it to be. Keep this. Yeah. I don't know what the hell it was. Was changing me resizing the window like crashed OBS. I just because it's open beta and there'll be a lot of hard work in there. So it's like definitely it seems like we get laggy at sometimes. So that's why we do these. They do these betas. So we try to get some technical stuff fixed. Damn. Yeah, this is 127. Oh, the robot. 128 players, I believe. 64 on 64. Yeah. Talked about this before. This is the map from the beta. For the technical alpha, this is the exact same. Yeah, there's almost 21 years in the future now. Like, that's the weird thing about this game. It's like, this is what's 21 years later it's gonna look like. The world will look like. Oh, I see that fucking color right now. Bottom left. Fucking A. Charlie 1 is getting fucked. Or people are getting fucked at Charlie 1. Hits. You did get some hit markers, but I didn't kill him.
We'll need to keep pressing American forces, but we're holding some objectives.
Yeah, I think we're. Yeah, we got no one around us. We don't ski. We ain't getting that revive. Our spawn is right here, so I actually could. Oh fuck. Dang. Oh, did we puncture the tanks? Fuck. God damn. I'm gonna try to look for a helicopter and immediately spawn it. This is the Battlefield / Call of Duty loop I fucking go into. Why are all of us, the people, the infantry here, feel like we're moving a lot slower than we should be? Mo, who just like noticed that and like a weird thing. What the fuck? Ah. Okay, I'm gonna spawn over here. It's like, nah. Nah, spawn immediately, get run over. Oh yeah, I get it. You're bad with that thing around. Why is the game is like in slow motion now? It's really strange. Why is it being so slow? Can I finally reload my gun, please?
Ready.
This seemed like a distance med gun. I would say I did play a match before streaming, and it was not this. It wasn't acting like this. Something about Something about the That's interesting. It's about the radio stations that are playing on the vehicles. You can turn them on. What the wait, why am I flying? Literally a sniper there, man. Just camping around the fucking data line? Whatever it is we're trying to watch.
The enemy has all Bravo sector.
Just throw it on a medium, see if that helps in our performance stuff. Ooh, that actually would be useful. Dropped all the graphics to medium, so maybe it worked fine if I'm not streaming. Oh, we'll have to try it out. Oh, like all games I play, hey, in Call of Duty and all that shit, just spawn deaths. What the fuck? Wait. Wait, was I downed or was it just going to third person prone position? What the hell?
Reloading.
Oh god. This is medium.
We need to secure sector for the whole map holds.
Well,
Objective lost. We must regain control.
lost. Oh, it's my favorite type of rifle. You just launch it. Ugh. Fucking hey.
The enemy Bravo sector.
Yeah, it's like this is the fucking worst spot to be. Ah. the hell's going on here? Hey, aggressive Toko, how you doing? Okay, so we know how to fly this. I'm doing pretty good. Just doing very badly in the new in Battlefield 2042. I have to figure out like whatever settings or whatever, because like the game is running a lot slower than it normally is. Yeah. What the fuck?
Heads up! Everyone
Dang it. Yeah, I can see that. Because the issue I'm having is I'm looking in the bottom left, the bottom right corner, right by my my CPU here. I'm at 6.9%, and I'm like in game it's going at 45 FPS. I'm going like that's a little weird. Oh yeah, definitely. I would say one thing because this is because I talked about this in the very beginning, prior to my 2 OBS crashes. But when I was in the technical alpha for this game, so I kind of know this game could be a little bit more buggier than this. So obviously I actually have no idea. I've never actually looked them up. Well, if they were very manageable. So have some, yeah, like this guy just like jutted ahead. I'm like, something's up with my because I'm streaming this. Yeah. I mean, I've had this PC since, well, it's back in like December of 2018, I want to say. This is an RTX 2070 inside. Yeah, I haven't played it yet on the console. I haven't played 2042 on the console yet. I should actually download it. I do have my Xbox on right now. Oof. And we start off with 1500, so oof. I've played more than one match today though, prior to my stream. Yeah, so it's fucking with my performance, even in my streaming here. I even toned down the graphics because it was like max fidelity was the settings, and if I'm not streaming the game, it's like it's normal. But like right now, it's being kind of jumpy and shit, which is never fun. But like, Okay, fair enough. Actually, I should look that up real fast. So it was in the technical alpha. So like, literally, if I go on the Origin thing, it still says like 2042 technical playtest as the thing. So I can't. So I have to always go into my game library to play it. Yeah, probably could have actually checked myself too. I literally have my Xbox One on actually right now. It compared to both of them. Let me see how I can describe it. It's slightly better. Like there was some rough, like at least for my experience, some rough performance issues. I saw a little bit of that pop in. Wait, it was kind of oof at some in that technical alpha. Nothing. We're not at this level yet. Nothing here yet. Yeah, what the hell is the requirements? So I know that's out here. Oh, and of course tied in with the beta, you can get the other Battlefield games that up to 90% off. Just want to really quickly check the requirements before we jump back into the match. Yeah, like I was continually pressing Q on my keyboard to like I saw like a tank and I was still saying like, "Hey, ping!" It's like kept saying ping location. I was like, that should just be ping in general, and just like, oh hey, there's an enemy there, so I'll just change it to enemy. Like that, I'll ping over by a fence, like, oh yeah, there's like 5 guys right there. Oh, it still lists the system requirements is coming soon. Interesting. Interesting. It should have kind of already been out by now. Game's coming out in like a month. Unless EA is like holding that off on their own platform. I mean, I have their like was it EA Play Pro subscription thing. So it's like, what the fuck?
Only a few sectors remain unsecured.
Oh yeah, I saw that. If you have Game Pass Ultimate, they give you access also to the open beta. So I'm was asked to do something, so I'm taking care of that real fast. There. Yeah. I was messing with something with my Xbox. There was something that you can do with it. I was like, oh, probably I want to give that a whirl. I mean, it works fine. From what I've seen, I've had players from all different platforms on here. More PlayStation so far than Xbox. It's interesting. The weird thing though, I will say though, I was looking at when this beta ends. It actually, funny enough, ends on my birthday, like in the early mornings of Sunday. It's like
Status report. No patch objectives fast. Now they have to hold them.
Well, like mainly for in terms of the crossplay, it would be like it's more the aiming mainly, because now your entire aiming is just done by mouse instead of using the analog stick, and there's like that slight delay when you're aiming with with an analog stick. That was quick. Once the FPS in the game starts running a little bit better, I'll be able to be a little bit, myself also be a little bit better. It's like some of this lag I'm experiencing internally, like it makes the fire rate of some of the guns like really sporadic instead of being even. It might be. They might have like a slight advantage, like very, very slight usually, because for like aim assist, it like it will like put yourself right on the guy when you aimed on their sight. Or at least on like mouse and keyboard, like you have to actually be on them. So, I mean, so far, like, we have to find like a channel that's like in depth into like control schemes and everything to figure this out again. Yeah. That's probably what they do too. Oh my god. Wait, how much? Wait, the guy who I shot at took no damage? What? If I right at him, I just hit him in the arm. Yep. Oh, actually, I noticed my character changed. I was a completely different specialist. Thinking I was for the Russian side. Oh, I did hit him. Well, the thing about that is that it can't. I feel like it can because the battlefield is so massive, right? When we look at that map, like it's so big. So yeah, you'll have like the whole like, oh, we'll have a lot of people in this area, but it still doesn't feel. It feels like very similar to when we had the 64. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. If those have the, oh no, you're fine. I've had people from all over the place, all over the world talking to me. It's fine. I can understand what you're asking. I mean, I don't think that every single map is gonna have the 128. Ooh. I mean, I'm thinking about it right now too. I remember this once happened. I don't know how rare of a glitch it was. This is back in Modern Warfare 2, and I was right when it came out, around the time, like the first year. I remember playing big team mode, and we ended up with a team deathmatch, a big team deathmatch on Rust. So imagine if you remember that map. I think of that in big team mode. So you had like 18 players, I believe, instead of 12, or no, it's 24 players on that very small, like outside of an oil pump in the desert, like that map, but with a huge amount of players. That's what I'm thinking. Another example actually is canals. If you remember, canals on Battlefield 3 was like one of the most like popular, like quick XP areas because you would just fight in the ton. You would fight in the shipping container area.
Need a second to reload.
Yeah, I'll know. But it's interesting because actually it was actually this week. It was actually when the game was originally supposed to come out. If I'm remembering correctly, it was like beginning of October. Hey, Daimi, how you doing? Or is it Daimi or Diami? As you can see, I'm just being very bad at Battlefield.
Enemy forces control majority of sectors. Sector Echo has been seized by the Russians.
So Daimi? Okay. Yeah. I want to make sure I'm saying people's names correctly. It is something, even in like when I'll meet people in VR chat, they still want to like know what my name is, how to say my name. Hell, people I've met multiple times still don't know how to pronounce my name. Like this area just feels like the FPS just drops. Like I'm looking like I'm like slight, not like normal pace walking, like taking like one step. Oh, the rocket, is the rocket about to launch? Like the little things in the end weren't extended before. I've had a grappling hook this whole time. I forgot. You get there. Yeah. Yeah. I always at least give that a shot. Like download it on the Xbox One or PS4. Give it just check it out, see how different it is. Because like my very first Battlefield game that I ever played at all was called Battlefield 2 Modern Combat on the original Xbox. Ah.
Got you. Come on.
What the fuck?
Not always gonna be close by to save you.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Damn, that smoke clearing out. Because you can go underneath where the vents are. Even in technical alpha, I didn't even see the thing launch. I see it right there. Damn. Yeah.
We have majority control of the sectors.
Everything's always a battlefield I always would like to want to go back to. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, which was I think it was, if I remember, it was the first Battlefield on console. It was on the PS2, the Xbox, I believe maybe the Xbox 360 as well. Because then after that was Bad Company. That's when all the whole destroying the environment became a thing. Steer with the left. I can steer. And I can cut the parachute. Shit, go. It's only open. That company was pretty good. So that was before Battlefield 3. So it kind of had a pretty well done writing. It was kind of comedy-ish in there. But the major point about it was being able to destroy the environment and like actually bring down buildings. Obviously, the very first Battlefront Bad Company servers were shut down, but the second ones are still going on. It's kind of surprising. The one Battlefield game I would have loved to have tried out, but never had the opportunity to, was 2142, which is like more sci-fi-ish, including having to capture a gigantic robot, a big ass. Oh my god! Oh fuck! Use that. Anyone got any C5? The upgrade to the C4 to C5? Fuck me. It's like you have to aim a little bit, like, also a little bit lower than normal. Like I was aiming about his head, and I didn't get a single hit on him. It was like I was aiming too high. He's in combat, so I gotta go into the normal place. Yeah. They even killed the developers of that game too. And they were working on a fucking Star Wars game as well. Hell. It was like, well, we can't turn this game into a live service, so we're canceling it. Yep.
Got to start securing sectors. Enemy
Oh, it's so dark in here.
We have some.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'll just pot up the fucking door. Can I move a little bit, please?
We have full control of Sector Alpha.
Oh, my order's actually here. Oh yeah, I have. I actually never went and I never beat.
Russian territory everywhere.
And I kind of like the whole like night and day thing from that. Where it was like pro races at in the morning, like oh it's officially sanctioned, and then the stuff for the at night was all illegal, but it's how like, you increase like your rep. I was like, that's like an interesting enough system, but you know, I never actually went back and beat it. So I'll be right back. I have to go grab something from you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I'll be right back. I have to go grab something from downstairs. My the thing I had to order is here. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. Have the return. Oh, I actually completely forgot. This happened offline. Thank you to Admit CCWH for the follow before I started. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we're about to lose. Yeah, this game does have like at least two interesting things. If it's borderless is fine, but when you go window, it won't let you pick like the window resolution. So you actually stretch the window out, and because of that, me stretching it out to try to get a little bit bigger, so you know I can play the way I play. Like it was just being able to see Twitch chat. Just because like how I have this computer desk with all my stuff on it, I'm just trying to figure like how would I do a multiple monitor setup. So, for some reason, when I was stretching out the window to make it bigger, because when it's like a super small. I hope so. They have about a month before release. So, I hope it'll be okay. Because like a lot of Battlefield games prior to this, because if you remember, EA first had gotten their hands on the Star Wars license. They're like, oh, we're the ones who are going to be making all the Star Wars games.
Here to help.
Yeah. So, and because of that, they split DICE in half. So it was like one half is working on Star Wars, the other half is working on. Yep. Oh yeah. I remember I was in that beta, playing that game, going like, this is fine, this is fun enough, but we have very limited weapons, and this whole loot box system is kind of going to be a problem for people. And boy, was it going to be. Like once they turned that loot box off, they never turned it back on. That's never came back. Yeah. Yeah, they need to knock that shit off, honestly. Because like, it was like, oh my god, the Frostbite engine, it's their own exclusive engine. It's so amazing. All the games are going to be running on it, and it was like, the game engine was designed only to be used with first-person speed on that engine. Like it was like every game, because like this is our own proprietary engine. You know, we don't have to do like Unreal or anything like that. This would be our exclusive engine, and it was just like everything just fucking did not work. I mean, go into the story of the making of Anthem, and how many people who were working on that game. Yeah, I'll let me quickly pull up all the games that use the Frostbite engine. Okay, real fast. So this is an alphabetical order. Let me put it by release date. Because the Frostbite engine starts with the very first Bad Company. With that engine, that's how they're able to do the destructible environments. So you get Bad Company, 1943, which in itself is actually a really fun game. It was like a digital only like $15 Battlefield experience. It was just multiplayer. That was really fun. God, I missed that. I think remember, I think it was like if you pre-ordered 3 back then, you also got that game for free or something like that. something you pre-ordered and you could have gotten that for free. Then Bad Company 2, and then it was used in the multiplayer for the 2010 reboot of Medal of Honor, where it became a modern shooter. If anyone remembers that, it was like the LA studio was renamed to Danger Close, and DICE did the multiplayer for Medal of Honor, so the two games felt completely different from each other. Then it was Bad Company 2 Vietnam, that was just like an expansion thing. Then you had Battlefield 3, and then that's when Need for Speed The Run, that used the Frostbite engine. Then Medal of Honor Warfighter, which, yeah. Then Medal of Honor Warfighter. I remember that game. Then Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel, which still to this day I have never played. I've only played the first one, and was it the 40th day? Whatever the sequel was called. Then Battlefield 4, Need for Speed Rivals. Actually, remember that's when I first got my PS4. That was one of the first games I played for it. Plants for the Zombies, Garden Warfare, Dragon Age Inquisition, Battlefield Hardline, Worry McClure, MCLLORY, PGA Tour. I think they lost the Tiger Woods license or something at the time. The quote-unquote reboot of Need for Speed that had all the live action footage in it. It looks like you're just a guy in town. Then the first Battlefront, Garden Warfare 2, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, FIFA 17, Battlefield 1, Mass Effect Andromeda, Madden NFL 18, FIFA 18, Need for Speed Payback, which also had loot boxes in it, Need for Star Wars Battlefront 2, which was a week after that. Both those games both had loot box systems in them, but one of them had them turned off. Yep. Then I don't know what the fuck this was. I think it was only on PC or something. Need for Speed Edge. I've never heard of that game. Came out in December 2017. Apparently, it was only on the PC. Then Madden 19, FIFA 19, Battlefield 5, Anthem, NFL 20, FIFA 20, then the Battle for the Neighborhood of Plants vs. Zombies, Need for Speed Heat, NFL 21, Star Wars Squadrons, that was pretty good. It's FIFA 21, NFL 22, FIFA 22, NHL 22, then this game, and then the new Dead Space. That'll be coming out next year. That one is going to be using the Frostbite engine. Yep, last one was Heat. And then I don't know what happened with Ghost Games themselves, but Criterion, it was announced recently that Criterion will be taken over with the Need for Speed games, because that's what Ghost Games was created for. So it asks the question, what the fuck was Criterion then doing? Yeah, Ghost Games was mainly... Yep. Which is really strange. I mean, I know it was their own franchise, like Need for Speed being out for many, many years. But I don't know how sales-wise the remaster did. But I personally would love a new Burnout game. They did the remaster not too long ago of Paradise, but there was the last game that was called Burnout. Yeah, we got a remaster in 2018, I believe. I remember because I bought it on the PS4.
Objective secure.
That was like the
Sector
last,
control.
technically last like release thing of Burnout is that.
Sector.
It was like the 10th anniversary. I heard like something running on top of the pipes. I'm just imagining a game where you don't have to aim down the sights to kill people. We're going back to the old FPS days, even old Battlefield too, as well. There, depending on the game, that could be a necessary. It could be kind of necessary because like there are games out here that are fun to play, but they don't work on newer hardware, and it's just kind of like the industry still doesn't want to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because companies fuck that up all the time with their remasters. I bought that Ninja Gaiden collection. It was like a few months later, or like a recent update, where they actually added options into the menu on PC, where you can change, because you couldn't. The game always started in a windowed mode, and you had to do Alt Enter in order to get to fucking go into a full screen. You had to use the right click on the properties in Steam in order to change like any settings. You wanted to run a higher resolution, you had to put tilde like 1080 or 720 and stuff like that if you wanted a higher resolution. There was no setting that just changed it. Yeah. You couldn't. There was no graphic. You go to display options, and I think it was like just like brightness was the only option. Everything else you had to do through like modifying advanced settings in Steam. But a recent patch they had done put that stuff in there. Of course, because of like emulation and everything. They said they lost it. Yeah, according to them, they lost the source code for Ninja Gaiden Black, and Ninja Gaiden 2. So Sigma was the only ones they could work with, according to them. Now you could probably ask another company. You could probably tell you they could possibly do something where they could take those games and just put them on there by themselves without the source code. I mean, even though the games were glitchy, I mean, the developers... Yep. Yep. That was a way to just get it on like all the platforms. Because like PlayStation is still like not. Because like when you buy the games on like the Xbox, it's like whatever version it is. It's kind of like whatever, wherever they get that. Because like Battlefront 1 was available for download, right? You can buy it on there for $10. The original Battlefront, which I never saw like a digital release until really recently. And on the Xbox, when you get it, it has the Battlefront 2. Ooh, I should say Battlefront 2 on the Xbox backwards compatibility. It comes with the DLC that came out. They both, Battlefront and Battlefront 2 both had DLC. That was exclusive to the Xbox console. So like Asajj Ventress and Kit Fisto were playable in that as a DLC thing for that. It was interesting because Asajj Ventress was doing using nunchuck lightsabers, and this game came out 2 years after she was introduced in the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars animated series.
Our forces control most sectors.
I'll keep it up there. She keep forgetting I have this. Got it. So, is this not a fire and forget it weapon? Have to keep locked or something?
Sector Charlie is under our control.
You drop everything. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow. Oh god. Get mowed down by a Jeep while picking somebody. Alright, see you later. I do stream like every day. If the follow does help. I'll see you next time. Uh-oh. Jesus. Ah! Ah! I need to say something that's kind of funny. I love that all the weapons we're using are like one number above their usual. So we're not using the M4A1, it's the M38, you know. It's the M5A3 as the upgrade. It's, you have the AK-24, you know. There's a Neocon's favorite weapon right there, the Vector. And actually, I should say, compared to the technical law, there's actually more weapons. Like, you only had the M5A3 as an assault rifle. They didn't even have the AK yet. Ooh, this thing crossed everywhere. Dang it. Shit. Oh, fuck.
Enemy forces at half strength.
Great. This is a hot zone right now.
Sector Charlie and enhanced.
Forget it.
The lot of our characters look very similar. It's kind of it's always so difficult to tell who's the enemy or not. Is that we won't have to have this simple vision. Everyone get down. Back away, back away, back away. Using the corpses of my fucking allies. In a split second, you don't really know if it's an ally or not. Just revive me from a distance. Like, I took my fucking AK. Oh, that's right. We can customize our weapons on the fly. I completely forgot about that system. Damn. It's still weird, a weird kind of system. It's like you can't like upgrade like put attachments on your weapons unless you're in the field. Like you can't just do it from the menu. It's a little odd to me. I get they want to have that on the fly, but like when you're in combat, it's like I really want to actually upgrade my weapon right here. God damn. Okay, I didn't think, yeah, I didn't think that would happen. What is this for? Oh, Eucheon. I had no idea. The plane's going super slow. I mean, it is in hover mode, for God's sakes. Three, two, one. I love it.
Sector Alpha. Sector Foxtrot.
Yeah, they're all popping out of that building.
Those sectors.
Ooh. I was doing so good too. I landed a random fucking headshot like that. Ah.
Get me up here!
Need to be up from here.
They're making their final push. Russians have control of most sectors.
Enemy dead!
Sector Echo secure. All objectives are under our control.
I looked at it, you have the different sound effects too.
Captured Sector Alpha.
What the fuck?
Medical help!
Sector Bravo is ours. Both sectors are now under control. Their forces
Oh, so I pop up and shoot him. I wasn't fully reloaded at the time. Got there. Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, gotta get rid of that first match of the day if it's not your first match. Oh, the Xbox was on literally just because like I was downloading updates. So I really played the thing. I mean, if you buy the version that comes out on the version you get with the subscription, it's just like that version, like the ultimate version anyway. You might as well, you know. Yeah. A little bit of some issues, so I'm gonna because the whole beta goes on for like from now until basically Sunday very early in the morning, like 3 a.m. my time. So I think it's weird. Like it's on my birthday is when it ends. So yeah, it is kind of a short stream. We did have some issues because Battlefield just like, oh, you want to change resolution? Well, I'm gonna crash OBS on you. So it's gonna end right now. I also had to have my thing, which is food, here, and I can't eat while I'm playing. It's not that type of stream game. So I want to thank all of you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the stream today, even with all its little glitches, please be sure to click on the follow button down below. I do try to stream every day. I'm still keeping that up. However, tomorrow I go back to work, so we're going back to 4 p.m. start time for streams when they happen. Probably really wants to go back to VR chat, but I don't know if I should. Or like streaming, yeah, I should say. Because I always pop in there, but it's like later in the day because of it. So like, a couple people I haven't seen in a while. Ugh. So, find out for stuff like that. Follow me on my social platforms. Twitter's a decent place to follow me on because I do post stuff on there. I also have a YouTube for my VOD, so stuff that's happened in the past or they're not on Twitch anymore over there. I do have a TikTok, but there's nothing on there, and we have a Discord that's very kind of small, trying to just get everyone in there. And honestly, it's like the best place to follow if you want like all the content. So, whether it was morning, afternoon, evening, night, whether you're watching this live on Twitch or you're watching this as a VOD on either Twitch or YouTube, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. And we're not gonna have a raid today, sadly.